Kachisa Madu, a counselor at Edward Harris Jr. Middle School, is helping take the edge off for families heading into middle school.
What I've learned is not only are kids anxious, but you have parents who are anxious as well.
As part of the district's Family and Community Engagement Department, also known as FACE, Madu has been trained and now volunteers his time, often in the summer, to meet his incoming students and their families.
We just start off about like your interests, things that you are looking forward to, what was your experience like in elementary school, and what are you looking forward to in middle school. And then we talk to the parents about what do they want for their child. And then last we asked them about, their hopes and dreams. And this part is actually the beautiful part of it, because you have kids who, for the first time, are explaining to not only us counselors, but to their parents what their goals are.
The focus on building a relationship beyond the classroom has been eye-opening and extremely rewarding. Just ask teacher Christine Fletcher at Monterey Trail High School.
I think I have a greater understanding of my students. I thought I got to know them pretty well as a classroom teacher. I have good rapport with them, but after doing home visits, I recognized that I really was still only seeing them as one-dimensional. We get to see them in their home environment, see the whole child, and oftentimes learn about like past traumas or past successes, interests that you just never would have found out about in the classroom.
Home visits are voluntary and they're scheduled both virtually and in person. Each one is unique.
I've had a couple of experiences, some where it was just kind of very formal, sitting in the living room and now leave when you're done, and then I've had others where they served us dinner and we couldn't get out of there for hours.
And district staff is putting in the hours. Recently, during the 25th anniversary of parent-teacher home visits, FACE was recognized for the highest educator participation during the parent-teacher home visit week.
Every single one is impactful and important and 100% worth my time.
Heather Chang at Union House Elementary School credits the visits for better classroom management and so much more.
I feel like the bonds that I make with that family are so strong and important, and I think the communication that I have with my family is the best I've ever had.
The payoff is felt by everyone.
They know a trusted adult, and I think that's the part where parents and the kids feel safe.
I think it just brings a level of compassion and understanding.
For Madu, this has been a reflective experience.
My parents were immigrants from Nigeria, and I wish they would have had this opportunity to be able to talk to folks on campus before school started, because they didn't know exactly all the things that they need to know before the first day of school. So me knowing that and me experiencing that as a young kid, as a youth in Elk Grove Unified School District, now that I'm an adult and I'm an educator within the same school district that raised me, it means a lot, because there's a lot of families who share similar stories as my own.
And with each connection made, a reminder that all families and teachers have hopes and dreams for their students. This volunteer practice is building trusting relationships and engaging families.
Well, I think it comes down to like your why. Why did you get into the profession? Because sometimes we can lose sight of that. I think everyone in the educational field has a good heart and wants to be kind and wants to show the humanity piece of, of life. If you want to close the gaps that, oftentimes our kids are faced with, this is the first step.
It is the best thing that I have done in my 26 years of teaching. It's brought a life to my job that wasn't there before. I just feel like it's the best use of my time. I totally enjoy it. Love it, love it, love it.